Cool. Hello and welcome everybody to our first official Monster Hunter Dungeons and Dragons campaign. This is going to be a lot of fun. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of weeks now. Essentially, what we've done is I've found a database of monsters that we can do in D&D 5th edition, and we're going to be making a campaign around those monsters. As well, we'll have some custom rules for stuff that we find in the game of Monster Hunter that we'll use in the campaign as well too. So, I guess we should probably introduce everybody. So we have a couple of people in here. So I'm your host and your dungeon master tonight. Monster Master? I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm Nick, also known as the Average Gamer. And I've got Liz sitting beside me, as always, because you won't leave.
Hi. I stay here now.
Who else do we have in the chat room? Feel free to just blurt it all out at once from everybody.
And then silence. Love it.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm Angela. Your story on here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game.
Perfect. Glad to have you, Angela.
They only go by Talon everywhere, so
I know.
Talon.
Yeah, I'm gonna call
Or
you
just say
Talon,
Talon,
whether
like-
you say or not.
Yep.
I'm Ashlight. Usually go by Ashley.
Perfect. And our one new person whom I don't know, if you don't mind introducing yourself.
Roar.
Sorry, Unlucky 13.
Perfect. Well, thank you everybody for coming to play. I'm hoping we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, or we're going to have a terrible time. I mean, it can really only go one of two ways, so that should be good enough. So I purposely brought in, we've got some people that know a lot about Monster Hunter. We've got some people that I just carry through Monster Hunter.
Thanks.
And we've got some people that don't know anything about Monster Hunter. So,
Second.
so I will give a small overview as to the world of Monster Hunter. We're going to be there. Small overview. There are two continents in the world of Monster Hunter. There's the old continent and the new continent. The new continent wasn't found very long ago. There have been 4 expeditions over to explore the continent itself. And the game of Monster Hunter World kind of explores the 4th expedition, or 5th expedition. And in Monster Hunter, the developers call it a post-apocalyptic game, which I find hilarious. But the civilized nations kind of work together in a utopian society to get rid of these monsters that have been plaguing all the lands because they kind of upset the balance of nature, as well as other things. So that is the world of Monster Hunter, and where you guys are from is not actually the world of Monster Hunter. All of your characters have come from Forgotten Realms, so either Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale or the city of Waterdeep, which is very traditional Dungeons and Dragons. And about a year ago, the 5 of you, do we got 5 of you tonight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the 5 of you are an adventuring company. Like, you guys already know each other, not very well, but you're friends enough that you've worked together to try and make some coin through adventuring. And during one of those adventures, you accidentally opened up a portal to the middle of the plains. There's a city called Sigil, which is known as the City of Doors. And while you were in there trying to figure out a way back home to get to Baldur's Gate, you accidentally stumbled through another portal that stranded you in the world of Astera, which is completely devoid of magic, except for those of you that can use magic. In a society that you guys don't know about, but is obviously connected somehow. So you've been in the world of the old continent for about a year now. while you've been trying to figure out what you guys want to do, etc., etc. And rather than having adventurers in this world, there's something known as the guild. And the guild is kind of what's set up to deal with the monsters. It's like the corporation that kind of gets all the monster hunters ready and able to work, whether it's scouting reports, scientific missions, or monster hunter handlers, which is kind of the people that set up the missions for them. Over the past year or so, it's not exactly easy to live in a world that you guys have no idea about. So after hearing about some of the things that have happened in the new continent, you've heard some really disturbing rumors about what's been happening over there, as well as what could possibly be some magical kind of anomalies that have been happening on the new continent. So you've all decided to join with the guild. Are you about done with your damn dice?
Yeah, I'm just putting away the ones that are bad, which is all the green ones.
So you've joined the 6th expedition over to the New World, to the city of Astera. And you guys are currently on a boat sailing across the ocean. If you want to introduce yourselves to YouTube and to Twitch, be my guest. Let's start with Liz.
Oh, great. Like, introduce my character?
Yeah.
Great.
Do you have your character on you?
I do. It's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's handy that way.
Yeah, and
So-
I've got your characters too.
Great. So my character's name is Avery Rowan. And Avery was born in a female body, but is, in fact, male, so they are transgender. Goes by
What are
he,
they?
him.
He, him?
He, him.
Okay.
Is a paladin of Seratrin? I don't know the Forgotten Realms gods, but the god of the harvest and of basically
God
farming
of
in
the
the
hearth.
fields, nature, but like more in a township sense of nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And next on my list is Ashlight.
It's me. Let's see. My name is Sky Torgon. And I'm a genocide.
A fire
I'm supposed to
genasi.
talk. Fire. Fire's good. I'm crazy, by the way.
I like that. Good start.
I'm a cleric, and I worship the, Shar.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Perfect.
There's so many voices, I don't know what to say.
No problem. Angela, you're up next. Ow, you can pronounce this for me.
Oh, can I? So, I am Giondra, and Aham. My
Aham.
family's name. Aham. I thought it was kind of funny for a bard. Aham. So, I'm a female Aesir bard. I don't know what else to really talk about.
Fair enough. Good with that. Next up,
Yeah.
we got you, Talon.
As my mic is muted. Human cavalier fighter, just Talon. As everywhere.
I was reading through your character sheets, and I think your unwavering mark is going to be a really good ability in this game. I will say right now, this is probably going to be a pretty combat-intensive campaign, but it should be fun.
I'm gonna die.
And Unlucky 13, you up.
Bellator Angelus, Warrior Angel in Latin, Dragonborn, Blood Hunter, Order of the Lycan.
Which I am a personal fan of, because I used to play a pretty high level Lycan Blood Hunter. They're so fun.
I can't wait to try it out.
For her skirty. Okay. Do you want to say that in chat, Angela?
Oh, Giondra is Italian for hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, that makes more sense. You text
Sounds
me
fun,
Makes a lot
Hurst.
of sense.
You text me Hurst Gerd. I was like, oh.
Oh.
Is it now? How interesting.
Hurdy-gurdy. All the music.
Okay, so your guys' trip to Astera isn't easy because you have to cross an ocean, right? But this is the 6th time it's happened. Quite a few people on the ship have started calling themselves 6th Fleeters, meaning that they're from the 6th Fleet. And pretty much the rumors that you've heard is that in the New World there was something called the Old Everwyrm that was just killed by a hunter nicknamed the Sapphire Star. Other than that, you've just heard that there are a lot of appearances of monsters in the New World that you've seen in the Old World, as well as new monsters that have never been heard of in the Old World. So you're hoping after this old Everwyrm had been dispatched, there's even rumors that there's new lands forming, as if through magic. So that's kind of the only lead you guys have. It takes probably a couple of months to get from the old continent to the new continent. And when you come up to the new world of Astera, you notice that there's only the one small town. Every civilized town, I say civilized town because there are other races in here. There are humans, there are also an elven type people, and anybody that's not human in your group, they call elves. Even though you look like a half fire elemental or a half dragon, they just call you an elf. Because you people are very strange to them.
Holy
I'm not
crap,
sure if
I'm
I
the
should be
normal one.
insulted or...
Yeah, right? But the town of Astera itself is very... So when I say coastal, I mean very coastal. So you are the 6th fleet that has come to this town. The entire outpost itself, which probably holds about 300 or 400 people, is made out of the ships from previous fleets. So like the smithy you see is hoisted up the side of a mountain inside of the ship. And you only know it's a smithy because there's plumes of smoke coming out of the makeshift chimney of what used to be the mast. And, well, there's like 4 or 5 other ships that have been kind of reworked as housing or buildings or what have you into the side of this mountain. A very, very forested kind of mountain. And there are lots of people walking around. Ooh. Sorry, getting feedback from it. Oh, from Unlucky. There you go. See, that's better. Perfect. So lots of people coming around. You see there are, so I should explain, there are humans in this world. There are the elven type people. There are very short people who you know are usually studious, very scientific, that lead research. And there are also creatures in this world called palicos, which are essentially upright cats that seem to have a limited amount of sentience. And quite a few of them are working around. It looks like there's even a chef somewhere there. But yeah, that's kind of the world that you guys undock in. And I can pull up the map, but what do you want to do as soon as you get off the ship? Put this here. In chat I can put, here is a picture of Astera. Anybody want to start out? Everybody too nervous?
Just awestruck, I would assume.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, and we lost Unlucky. I'm sure they'll be trying to come back. Okay, so you guys step off the boat and...
We look for someone in charge? That would be helpful?
Yeah. Yes.
Who's in charge of this?
Sure.
Where are we going? I'm sure they want us to put our stuff somewhere. So
Sure. So there is a person, there's a palico actually, that's standing off to the side, and he's like, Meowsters, please! Meowsters, please come chat with me!
They all have that voice, don't they?
Yeah, of course.
I'll go talk to the kitty cat.
Yeah.
Yes, meow! Welcome to Meowstera! So nice to meowt you all! Please, take your things. We have local barracks for new peoples. And he kind of points at one of the ships.
Okay.
You can see a lot of people are coming in and out of it, but if you want to put all your stuff there, it's a place for you to stay. It's a shared barracks where the entire party's kind of going to be fitting in one room. So it's cramped.
Geez.
Yep. Very cramped.
Excellent.
The commander would want to see all of Meowsters after as well. Maybe go to Smithy, see what you need for equipments.
Okay, thank you very much. And what was your name, little cat?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi? Thanks, Nick. Thank you, Tabaxi. We will go
Nice to meet you, Tabaxi.
Nice to meet you, Meowsters, as well.
My name is Gyondra.
Meowndra, nice to meet you.
Just call me Gee.
Me.
I just want to say for the record that Avery is just in a corner, like, head against a wall, like, they're too cute. I can't take it seriously, they're too cute. I guess we go put our stuff away?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we have our stuff from essentially the previous world? So essentially.
Yeah. So, like, in this world, commerce isn't as much of a thing, right? Because they have this overarching threat upon them. So it's a lot more like a Star Trek society. So you don't have as much need for gold. So I assume you would have all the gold and silver that you guys started out with, unless you used it for weapons and armor. And yeah, you've kept your stuff from the previous year. Mostly, your guys' reception has been met with like, you guys are strange, but also you seem really helpful. So how's it going? Do you need a meal? Have you eaten today?
Okay, that's something I was a little curious about. As my character's walking around with a big halberd.
Yeah. Right now, I think everybody's got all of their traditional weapons.
Yep.
Yes.
Totally fine. I know when Unlucky comes back that they have their double scimitars as well. Yeah. So you guys, it's a very cramped room. It looks like it was the barracks of a ship that has been split into like 5 pieces, and like 5 people are living in each room. You guys aren't established in the world, so like you don't have a lot of clout to throw around, so y'all get to chum up together for now.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say, so it is just 5 people per space, though?
Yeah.
Great. So there's no randos in our room.
No randos in your room.
Love it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of been a common theme. No randos really want to stay with the weird, like, half dragon, half fire people. The elves.
I'm the normal one.
Yeah.
Palico might have shown up in here. I don't know. They might have kept the weird subservient race in here.
There's no one subservient. Everybody has their job.
Yeah.
Everyone has their job.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
All
And
right.
we're still finding ours.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great. I guess we
I'm
have
going
to...
into the room.
Yeah, we're going to the room.
Drop shit in a pile.
Okay, yeah. You can see when you go in the room, like, there are bunks in there, much like a ship. They're, like, one step above a hammock kind of idea. But they're bunk beds, stacked 3 tall. And one of the bunk beds on the bottom is missing a bit, as there's, like, a gigantic chest, which is probably going to fit all of your guys' stuff.
Okay.
And that was proper grammar. All of. I'm impressed with myself.
Okay, well, I will put my stuff that I don't think I need in the communal chest. Great.
All right.
Yeah,
From there,
I'll
there's...
put my stuff into there and take up a bunk.
while you guys are kind of getting used to your surroundings, there's a knock at the door.
They'll answer it.
Who's
Thanks,
gonna get
Talon. Talon's the most human looking. Let Talon do it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You're confronted by a huge grin from this another fellow human who's got red hair, and he just seems super excited to meet you guys. He's like, "Oh my god, the 6th! You guys are finally here! It's so nice to meet you all! Hi, I'm Eric!" And he just like thrusts a hand into you, Talon.
I'm assuming that hit me in the stomach.
Yes.
Oof. And then I shake it, because yay.
So tell me, what's the old world like right now? What was the trip like? Have you guys talked to the commander yet? You should probably do that. As well, what are those weird... Is that like a really long toothpick? Or he points at your halberd?
Toothpick? It's an axe! Big halberd! Stabbing things!
Halberd? Oh, I use my switch axe, and he's got like some mechanical contraption on his back, which you've probably heard of is like their elven technology, where it's like 2 weapons in one, but you're not quite sure how it works yet.
That's neat.
Yeah, super neat. Anyway, nice to meet you guys. I'm gonna go get some food. I am starving, and
Eric,
yeah.
can you tell us where we can find the commander?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Oh yeah, he's actually just above you guys. The floor of the ship that you guys are staying in is the war map area. Anyway, he's there. You can go say hi.
Go upstairs. Essentially. That's
Yeah.
what he's telling.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So as soon as the door closes, I'm like, does everyone else hate Eric, or is it just me?
Poor Eric. You just want to say hi.
He's got a lot of energy.
He's an interesting character. I'd like to get to know him a little more.
I immediately hate Eric.
Why do I have a feeling that that's not new to anyone in the party?
Maybe.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go up to meet the commander. I guess we're going to meet the
Yep.
commander. Also, I guess we shouldn't talk very loudly in here if their war room is above our heads.
That's
yeah, probably
This
not.
seems
Yeah,
like a
that's a good
design flaw.
I mean, you could probably imagine that they make every inch of space work in some way in this little outpost.
Oh yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like we're living in like Chinatown essentially, with like houses stacked on top of, and like
Wow, racist.
no, stop. Stop. No.
Okay, moving on. So we should all go
Yeah,
meet the commander and find out what we're going to be doing next.
Okay, that sounds great. So, as you guys make your way upstairs, it's like 2 flights of stairs, and then you're on what would have essentially been the deck of this ship, at least the front half of it, where it's
Okay.
kind of pointing over the bay from
talk
the...
about using everything.
Yeah, right? So
Mhm.
it's where you guys came in. You can see all of the ocean kind of before you, as well as these like gorgeous rock spirals that are covered with grass, moss, and different mushrooms and stuff. And on top of the deck, there is like this large table with a big map on it. But it's crowded by like 30 or 40 people right now, which you all recognize as your fellow shipmates, as the rest of the 6th Fleet.
Oh good, they're here before us. Now we're late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're late.
I blame
We're
Eric.
still adjusting. Really?
Yeah.
I
So
think he was just telling us to go.
as you guys kind of come up to the back of the crowd here, you can hear, you can see this well-built, middle-aged man with like cropped black hair. Looks like he's balding a bit, and he's in the middle of a speech, welcoming everyone to Astera, and hopefully everybody knows that they'll have a job to do while they're here. And he kind of stops, and he's like, I see the strange ones have arrived, and he kind of looks over at you guys. I'd like to speak to you 4 currently later after this meeting. And then he goes on to say, like, Astera only survives because of the hunters that protect its walls, because the city itself is flanked by what they know as the ancient forest, what we've come to find. And the ancient forest in the new world is far more verdant than most things you've seen in the old world, and is just kind of has a very large amount of large monsters at the doorstep of Astera, like daily kind of thing, is the impression that you're getting. After he's done that speech, everybody kind of disperses, and he's expecting you four to stay, unless you don't want to.
No,
I'd
I'm
be
gonna
staying.
stay. Yeah.
Your silence is acquiescence.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. And
We have
so...
a very silent one with us.
Yeah, right? So as everybody kind of peels out, nobody gives you weird looks or anything because you've been on a boat with these people for months, right? So they know that you're good peeps. And the commander comes up and gives you all kind of an eyeful. Let me see people's names. Let me get used to people's names. Especially Sky. And Gironda. Because Gironda, you're an Aasimar, right?
Yeah.
So how does that manifest? You have like golden eyes, you have golden hair. How does it look?
Well, like really light hair, kind of hazel eyes that glow a little bit, and kind of like the yellowy tinge to them, and just very, very fair skin.
Okay.
Like a lot better than everyone else.
Okay, perfect. And Ashlight, being a fire genasi, is that like you've got fire in your eyes, fire for hair? Like, how do you want that to manifest? If she's still there.
That is the question.
Yeah. So he sizes up the three of you.
Wait, we lost one?
I think so. I think we've lost Ashlight and Unlucky. I'll just double check with them.
Yep.
They can come in anytime, right?
Yep.
They just passed out.
Yeah, right?
Seasick.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Oh
Yes.
dear.
Yeah, they're feeling seasick. They're still in the room. The three of you went to attend, and he kind of looks you three over, especially Gironda, and kind of with a strange look, and he's like, I heard that the strange elves from Waterdeep were coming to the New World. Can I ask why? Talon yawns at him.
That's canon.
Why did I yawn?
Hello?
I just heard you yawn. Hey!
Technical difficulties. Mine's still not coming.
It's all good. Right now, it's easy enough to drop in and drop out.
I don't think our mic's working.
Anything's working.
Oh,
Ash's mic isn't working.
okay.
Problem.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, her mic's not working.
It just doesn't want to work, period, eh?
You could say that.
Well, that's cool. We can totally continue. And Ash, if you just want to like, if/when you get it fixed, we can always drop in or drop back in.
How about that?
And we're getting some feedback from Unlucky.
Yeah, that's because we're both right next to each other. That's what we were trying to avoid.
I gotcha. Do you have headphones each? Because that would help.
Testing.
Yep, we can hear you good.
Okay, good. I thought these didn't have a mic for a second there.
I don't know if mine's working.
Yep, I can hear you.
Is it still echoing?
I'm hearing you through Unlucky's mic, actually.
What?
Your thing's not glowing again.
I know, I don't know why.
It could be your phone.
I mean, if that works for you guys, we can still hear you both.
Yeah, as long as we can hear you.
Okay. I don't understand. It was working fine before. What is this thing? Now?
No, but can still hear you through Unluckies.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, so to recap, the 5 of you were addressed by the commander, who's kind of letting everybody know that everybody needs to do their job while they're here, and that the city or the outpost of Astera is only protected because of the monster hunters that go out, as they're flanked by the ancient forest on all sides, and the monster hunters are the only people that keep the large monsters out of the city. And after that, everybody kind of dispersed, and he came over to your group with all 5 of you, and kind of gives the non-humans, he gives them a curious eye, and he's like, I heard that the elves of Waterdeep were coming to the New World. We appreciate your help, but I'd love to know why you're here.
I've
Alright, so-
generally just been following these 4.
I step up and say, well, we heard the rumors of the death of Everwyrm, and we have come over to help protect and do some research in this new world.
Ah, yes, the old Everwyrm. His voice acting is terrible. Our Sapphire Star took care of that one. I can understand. You're probably going to want to talk to the Sapphire Star at some point. And he looks you over again. He's like, however, I'm not sure if you'd be ready for that yet. You may want to try taking on a few easier jobs in town here to prepare yourselves to try and face something like the Everwyrm.
Do you suggest anything?
Certainly. On our job board, we currently have a few quests. We need some great Jagras taken care of. We need a Kuluyaku killed, and we need a Puki taken care of.
Wait, what's that last one?
That sounds very interesting.
It's called a Puki.
I'm sorry, that sounds like a poodle.
It may be from your lands. I'm not sure what a poodle is.
Small canine?
Goes woof woof.
Is that some type of
Think
large
of it as
monster?
a wolf with fluffy fur like a sheep.
Like an Odogran?
What the
A
hell
what?
is that?
Many of the creatures possess feathers.
I
The
think pictures
Kuluyaku.
would probably help.
Yes. How about you go look at the hunting board on your way to the smithy? Because I think you may need some of our equipment to fight our monsters.
That sounds reasonable.
Looks at Halbert disappointedly. What? I can't use this?
Your little stick
You
is...
mean I can't use my trusty double scimitar?
Let me be clear. You may use what you wish. However, in our lands, we have a different way of doing things.
You mean the mechanical doohickeys that I can't work?
Yes, those.
I
I mean, they were made by elves. You are elves. I would assume that would go hand in hand.
I have scales.
I'm the
How
only
am I
one
an
who
elf?
knows.
You're not human.
We're not all elves.
Are you human,
I'm
madam?
still not sure whether that's a compliment or an insult.
Wunderbar. Anyway, I have some things to do, so it was a pleasure talking to you all. And he kind of, without even waiting, he just turns around and starts conversing with somebody else at the table.
How rude.
Huh.
What am I,
Okay.
chopped liver now?
Well, I guess we just should do what he says.
I guess we make our way to
So
the
we're
smithy.
chopped liver.
Oh,
I don't know.
his back
We might
gives you
be.
no response.
Great.
Starts walking to the...
To the board.
Has no idea where the smithy is, so walk random direction.
Hey, we could find Eric and ask.
Oh, not Eric.
You see,
there.
Well,
you
it's
see
that
the
or
ginger
someone
fellow from
else.
across, like on another ship, just wave at you, just over enthusiastically. Hi guys.
No.
I take it back. Let's find someone else.
Let's ask
Well, he's
one of the
already here.
Tiny cats. Let's ask a tiny cat. The tiny cats know where everything is.
Yes, Meowster.
There it is.
When did that?
What can Palico help you with, Meowster?
Little Palico.
We're
can
looking
you-
for the smithy.
Yeah, can you point us in the direction of the smithy?
He looks at you. He looks at the one ship that has like a bunch of smoke coming out of one of the masts, and he looks at you again, and then he points at it.
Well, now I just feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
Thank you, little Palico.
So we head there.
Okay. So walking into the smithy, there is a lot of heat, as like the bellows in this place is huge, probably 4 or 5 times what you'd be used to in like Waterdeep.
Holy crap.
And the person behind the counter doesn't quite look human. He looks like a dwarf. He's built like stout, like a dwarf, but he's like probably 7 or 8 feet tall. And he's just like, the elves of Waterdeep, what can I do for you?
My ears.
Just when do dragons have
Oi,
very-
Look, I don't think we want to say the word dragon around these people. Let's move forward from
Yes, I make weapons to help you kill dragons.
Perfect. Great.
fire?
Sir, do you just have, like, a sword and a shield? I just want to go there. The basics. Those are basics. I think we can all agree those are basic. Do you have a sword and a shield that I could use?
Oh, we probably have something in the back. He's like, Gertrude. And he looks over, and there's a lady across the way at a little counter, and she's like, yes, I have an iron sword and shield. Here you go.
That'll do. Take those. Do they look like a regular sword and shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very similar to what you'd use. The sword is a bit thicker. Because,
Okay.
And when they
Probably
said, like,
heavier.
iron,
Yeah.
it looks like the thing is made out of solid iron somehow.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's just heavy.
Yeah.
So I like to look over to the party and I'm like, look, they have regular stuff here. I'm sure we can figure out a medium between ours and theirs.
Hey,
Holds up
What's
the-
the smithy takes a look at Talon. He sees the halberd, and he's like, if you'd like to nurture a kinsect, I have many in the back. And he pulls out this one bug that looks like it's the size of your entire torso. He's like, just let this ride on your arm, and it'll go with that insect glaive.
No. Nope.
It kind of
Nope, so waiting
chitters
for
and
giant
twitches.
bug.
Oh, then what kind of weapon are you looking for?
Something that's like an axe?
I have this, and he pulls out an iron switch axe, which is currently in axe form, which looks like a 2-handed axe.
Well, that works.
Here, and he gives it to you, and it like immediately switches into its sword form as well.
Oh, it's one of the fancy elvish ones.
What is this thing?
It's called a switch axe. It's made by elves. I'm sure your friends can tell you all about it.
And I'm assuming I'm probably also weighed down from this hunk of metal.
It's when it's in sword
axe.
form, it feels like it's very bottom heavy, and it's a lot harder to move.
Yep.
So with that weapon, if you can write it down for me, Talon, in axe form, it's 1d8, and in sword form, it's 1d12, and you take half movement. And when you crit with it, it goes into sword form, and you attach to the monster, and you get a free hit the next round.
Neato.
And also your sword and shield, the first time you use an item, a usable item, every turn as like a free action. You get a bonus free action.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like it. Good.
Yeah. How about you, lass? And he looks to Angela's character, who is named
Just say
Gertie!
Gertie.
It's true.
Have you got any instruments on you currently? Because I saw in your inventory you've got like bagpipes and stuff.
Yeah, bagpipes, a horn.
He spies your bagpipes and he's like, "Oh, haven't finished your horn, I see." And he pulls out an iron hunting horn, which looks like a two-handed hammer, but the end of it has like bagpipe spokes coming out.
Oh,
He's like, "Here, I already have this one finished. You just take this."
wonderful. Thank you. What do I do with this?
You play it or smash with it. So it does D8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And as a move action, you can play one of 3 songs, which either will give your party +1 to hit for the rest of the turn, or until your next turn, +1 damage until your next turn, or +1 armor class until your next turn.
Okay. Do I need to write that down?
Yes.
That would be a good plan.
Okay, so what is it? 1d8.
Yeah, 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you spend a move action to play the song with it, you can either buff your party's attack rolls by 1, damage rolls by 1, or armor class by 1 until your next turn.
Okay.
And it, for D&D purposes, it does count as an instrument for you.
Perfect.
Yeah. 'Cause
Alrighty.
I'm not going to have you switching from one bagpipe to another. Anyone else? Curious.
I'm good, mate.
Okay.
Just holding the scimitars.
What do you have with, like, daggers?
Oh, you mean like dual blades?
Yes!
And he pulls
There
out
it is.
these 2. They call them dual blades, but they're bigger than any daggers you've seen. They're probably about 6 inches thick and like 2 feet long. And he's like, "You just grab these, and they're the fastest things that you can carry out in the wild. Most people can move with them, then attack with them, and then move with them again."
I'll take them.
Okay, perfect. And they do, that would be, yours was 2d4 plus something, right? We'll give them the same stats as your double scimitar. Except the bonus is you can do
That's the dragon lady.
Oh!
That was
Oh, sorry,
that was
Ashley.
Flame Boy talking.
Yeah,
I'm the
okay.
flaming cleric.
Okay, so the Flaming Cleric, you can make a full move action, and then when you make an attack, they do 2d4 damage, and then you can make another full move action after you've attacked. Okay, well, if everybody's ready and good to go, I suggest you take a look at the hunting board just outside. It's on the wall.
Okay.
Great. Let's go do that.
Yeah.
Which wall?
Oh, for the love of.
Walk outside, take a right,
that's-
turn around, you're right there.
Okay, great.
Yes.
All right. So as you guys step outside, you see this hunting wall. It's like a bulletin board that's posted with different jobs from the guild with the pay underneath. And it looks like things have stars to kind of denote how difficult they all are. Excuse me. So the 2 1-star jobs that are currently available are either a Great Jagras, which looks like a giant iguana, or a Kuluyaku, which looks like a giant iguana mixed with a chicken.
Which one tastes better?
Who wants to eat the giant chicken?
Are you thinking of eating it?
What do you think they cook here?
Usually we cook Aptonoth.
Exactly.
I
How
mean,
could he hear us over all that metal?
Oh no, that was a random person walking by behind you.
Oh.
No, if you wanted to cook Kuluyaku, I'm sure it would be fine. A little gamey.
Gamey, you say?
Oh dear.
I'm interested in the giant iguana. I would be more interested to eat giant iguana than chicken.
Giant
I think
fat
I'd take
iguana.
the chicken, thanks.
Okay, we got one for Jagras, one for Kuliaku.
Let's go for the fat iguana.
2 for Jagras. Come on, we have 2 more votes.
Yeah, I'm in for the Jagras.
Oh,
Okay, that's gonna tip it.
there it is. Let's take the giant
Dun-dun!
iguana.
Quest accepted.
Who did we even turn it into?
I
Wait a
don't.
minute, did Talon bring a mount?
I don't think so.
Oh
you mean?
no.
No! I don't have a horse. It got left behind.
Yeah,
I wish I had a horse.
How are we gonna get there?
you've never seen horses here. Oh, how are you gonna get there?
I feel like we're gonna walk, but also...
Well, it's just out in the ancient forest. It's just outside, right?
Maybe we can find somebody to take us there.
Yeah, don't they have those things called handlers which, like, deal with all this shit?
You
Somebody
think
who
so?
knows the country.
You feel like
Like Eric. Eric could take us there.
Oh no.
Eric, not Eric.
No,
Liz.
no.
Liz, you feel a tug at the hem of your shirt.
Oh, no. I turn to look.
Hello, Meowster!
Oh, thank God.
Just
God,
a
it's
pop
too
up out of
cute.
nowhere, don't they?
The smithy said you forgot this, Meowster, and he hands you a necklace. It goes with the sword and shield. Oh, I see you've chosen a quest, Meowsters. Very good, very good. Your handler is up by the canteen, and he points upstairs, where you see.
Oh, so we apparently do have one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I getting a bad
What
feeling
poor
about this?
soul did they give to the weirdos? They must hate
No,
this
it's-
person. Let's go make friends immediately.
Yeah.
Great, let's go meet this person that's apparently in charge of our lives, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So y'all go upstairs. The canteen is a loose terminology. It looks like a bunch of palicos are kind of slaving over an open stove oven. And there's like 3 or 4 tables that have like 3 or 4 chairs each around. And there's one person whose table is covered with books, open books, lots of writing, and they're like looking through a book. And they see you come up and they're like, ah! It's a male. He's got 3 fingers on each hand, and he's got pointed ears, which you could probably assume is what everybody means when they say elves in this world. He's dressed in a very, very frilly kind of outfit.
Why do
Lots
I
of
get the feeling we got a
accoutrements.
bookworm?
Isn't that good, though? Isn't this all paperwork related?
Well, that depends. Is he able to protect himself?
I don't know.
Because
Is
if he
coming with
does,
us?
we're screwed.
Oh God, he's
Just
not coming
putting
with
it
us,
out
is
there.
he? Oh,
He he looks up from his paperwork and he pushes his glasses up the bridge of his nose.
Oh Jesus,
like-
we're stuck with a bookworm.
Ah! You must be the elves of Waterdeep.
We are!
Why does everyone say it like that? They're just 2 words put together.
Because you're very strange folk. I see.
are.
Is that a quest you're holding in your hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let
Hey,
me see.
take
And he
these.
holds a hand out.
Oh great! I put it in his 3 fingers.
A Jagras, perfect. And he kind of shakes the paper a little bit. Yes, this would be good training, I hope. And he like puts it away. He whistles, but you don't hear anything. And he's like, "You probably have a moment to eat while you're waiting for your wing riders, if you'd prefer. Go to get some meals from the Palicos. I'm sure they could whip you up something small right away."
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Wait,
sure.
ring riders?
Don't we need
Let's
to pay
let's
for it?
let's start with the food.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Well-
eat.
But
We literally just got off a
Fine.
boat. We should probably eat before we die.
Yeah, eating sounds like an idea.
Great. So we
Wait,
turn
how do we
around-
even pay for it?
Yeah.
let's head towards the
essentially,
cats.
yeah. You guys are getting everything for free because it's your first day right now.
First day freedom.
Yeah, yeah. You've got a voucher.
Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Free food.
So you see, you walk across and there are a bunch of palicos working, and then this like one-eyed, super buff palico with a bandana and like a 6-pack stands up, crosses his arms, and he's like, "What can I get Meowsters?"
Food?
Something with meat in it.
Yeah.
1 meat platter for you and everyone else.
Me.
I'll take a salad.
Let's start with the meat platter,
Platter.
and then we'll make a decision based on that.
Second meat platter, I guess.
2 meat platters for 5 people? Okay.
I'll have meat.
3 meat
Screw it,
platters.
just get me meat.
Okay.
There it is.
Everyone just meat.
Okay, so
The entire Aptonoth.
he pulls out what looks like half of a giant 2-handed sword. The thing's probably like 4 inches thick, the blade itself, and like 2 feet wide. And he starts cutting these huge cuts of meat. The meat platters themselves, you guys aren't sure if the 5 of you could finish one of them. And he just hands them over, and he's like, "Okay, you eat quickly now, your wing riders come.
What?
Quickly, Meowsters."
How quickly?
I guess
You-
we just start
There's
eating.
another person, there's another hunter sitting on the other side of this little bar who is devouring this food at an alarming rate. You have no idea how they're doing it or how they're fitting that much food into them.
So let's all eat 1 platter.
Yes.
Yes.
Why did we ask for 5? We should have asked how big the pieces of meat were.
Probably.
So we're gonna eat
I'll
1,
be freaking with us.
and then I'm gonna kind of look over my shoulder in hopes that another group is coming up the stairs to be like, "Oh, we have to go. Just take this food."
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Eric, in fact, he's like, "Hey guys, how's
Oh,
it
here,
going?"
there you
Here, have
go.
food.
Bye, Eric.
Here, take the plate. Take the platter.
Guys aren't hungry, and he starts just taking slabs of meat from this one platter and polishing them off in seconds. And within about 30
the
seconds,
hell?
he's done the platter himself.
I think
How
we're
big is your
weird.
stomach?
I
And
think,
you-
I think the humans that are here are not human.
You're one to talk.
Quite likely.
I am human. Excuse you.
There's something in the water.
Well, we're gonna drink it too. So I mean,
All right, you hear a small whistle from behind you guys as your handler is getting your attention, and he kind of points up. And there are these 5 leathery winged creatures that have not saddles, but harnesses on and foot hooks, like what would be on the side of a horse's saddle.
The saddlebag.
That looks weird. And, familiar and weird.
Ready when you are.
okay, but we've
Okay.
never done this
I'm
before.
gonna die
so how do
flying.
we do it?
You grab the rope and put your foot in the hold. Isn't it
Oh, we
simple?
we dangle off these things. Okay,
Sounds like fun.
let's
Goes
do it.
for it.
Also, since you guys all ate a meal, I'm going to roll d6. I'm going to give you a better one. Everybody gets 6 temporary hit points for this battle. For this hunt. So, once you lose those hit points, they're gone forever. But you have 6 bonus hit points right now.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Right.
Okay. And the Wind Riders carry you away. And let me get the map out. Everybody's going to have to turn their attention to Discord. Lizzie, you can just watch
Oh
on
yeah,
my
I'm just gonna look at
screen.
yours. Because I never leave. This is where I live now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, there we go. You'll love this, Talon. Ancient Forest. So, as these wing riders kind of carry you away, they don't go super high, but they go high enough. You can see a few different areas on this giant island. It looks like in the very back of it is this almost volcanic mountain, except it's got a strange kind of shimmer. To the east of the island, it almost looks like a desert mesa. But where the wing drakes are going, you really just see treetop canopies. It looks like a lush, vibrant rainforest.
So I guess these things are like pigeons, and they just go between areas that they've been trained to go to.
Yeah,
Great.
This
Yeah.
is fun.
yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Now, if only I could attack something from here.
I need everybody to roll a dexterity check.
Ooh, dex check to start. First roll of the night.
Crap.
Also, if you guys don't
Dice
have
out of reach.
dice, let me know, and I can roll for you.
15 for me.
Okay.
Black one, blue one, or what's the other one I have there? White.
White one.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you roll for us?
Yeah.
We don't have dice.
No worries.
16.
Okay. I rolled a
That-
3 for both of you. I rolled 2 separate 3s.
I watched that happen.
Why do I get the feeling I'm screwed?
Told you I was going to die!
Oh, you're gonna die, alright. You're also gonna light the forest on fire, I bet.
Oh, you said Dex too, right?
Yeah.
So 19.
Okay. And we're just waiting for Angela. She said her dice were in the other room.
Okay.
But I can explain. So these treetop canopies.
Sorry, it's on me. Got an 8.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yes. Good. Good start.
Okay, so Avery and Talon, you two, you can feel the wing riders just start to like glide down, which is a very strange, unsettling feeling, almost like the feeling of falling. But you hold on, kick your feet out enough that you kind of keep your balance, and they bring you into what looks like a small camp area. There's a tent set up. There's another handler here as well. And if you're looking at the map, in the bottom left, there's a little tent with a cursor, which is where you two landed.
Great.
Yay!
Oh, I see.
Hey, we're not dead.
We
Where's
look
everyone
around.
else?
Where's
Crap.
everyone?
So make a perception check, Talon and Avery.
I forgot what one that goes off of. Is that wisdom?
Yeah, perception.
Yep, that's wisdom.
10.
8.
Nice. Yeah, you guys don't see your friends anywhere. You do hear a loud crash to the east of you. And let's see. Trying to get
Antea,
everyone's...
take the wheel.
Bellator, Gironda, and Sky, when the wing drakes kind of start to descend, it's a feeling altogether new to you and quite alien. And you like grip and you don't kick your feet out or anything, and the birds just kind of like, they lose their balance in the air and start like winding down as you guys crash land in area 3, if you've all got the map open.
Oof.
So you hit the ground. It's there's a lot of tall grass, so like you don't take any damage or anything. You've just not landed where you're supposed to land, and unfortunately you've never been here and have no idea where you were supposed to land. So what would you three like to do?
Can I do a perception check?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank God.
I'll roll perception as well.
Okay.
They don't have dice.
20,
Okay.
22.
Yep. And 17 plus wisdom for Sky. Oh yeah, nice. So as you guys were tumbling down through the air, you kind of like looked over, and to the west you saw that that's where Talon and Avery were heading as you guys tumbled to the ground.
Great.
Let's go that way.
Okay. So
To the
as
west.
you guys
Yeah,
head
let's just head
from
west.
from area 3, you head west into area 1. You can see that there are a couple rocky plateaus here, as well as a little bit of water. There's a small pool, and there are a lot of creatures, what you know as aptonoths, which look like they're like miniature dinosaurs. They're like stegosauruses without the spikes. They're just giant slabs of lizardy beef that this world uses as giant slabs of lizardy beef.
Because
Please
it's
tell me that's not
massive.
what we ate.
mostly.
Oh, it is absolutely what you ate.
You ate your
I have
captain!
scales! I feel sick. I should have gone with the salad.
There is also kind of a forested exit to the north and 2 forested exits to the south. The one at the very, very bottom of the south looks to be kind of more hidden than the rest. Talon and Avery, what are you guys doing?
Well, we heard the crash, so I'm gonna assume that we're gonna head in and try to meet them so that nothing bad happens.
Yeah, probably should make sure that they're not dead.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head east, I assume?
Yep.
Out of that small entrance. So the 2 of you head out. You're welcomed by the sight of kind of a grazing herd of Aptonoths with like a little baby Aptonoth. You were kind of in the back,
Do you think that's
nipping
their
at his
version
mom's
of
tail.
veal?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Do you think we could just bring that back for them while we're here? I'm just saying. That
Well,
was
I
really
think-
good.
We should probably figure out how
I'm
to
gonna be sick.
use these weapons. Maybe?
Oh,
You
no.
want to do target practice?
Yeah, target practice.
Okay, I'm down for target practice.
And you 2 do see the other 3 across the way.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
there they are.
We'll wave
Oh,
at them,
thank God.
like, from the distance.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna, like, nudge Talon and be like, okay, so this big one right here, give it a swing.
Oh, what are they doing?
If you start,
Yep.
Do I
Okay.
actually use for it? Go ahead, make your attack roll if that's what you want to do, Talon. But
Okay.
I'm just checking to see if I have Aptonoths in the air.
They'd definitely be something crunchy.
Herbivores. Aptonoth.
Right there.
Okay, roll your attack.
Nat 20.
Wow.
That's a crit!
So you go to swing the axe, you hit some kind of button, it turns into the sword, and sticks into the Aptonoth so much that, like, you can't get it out.
What?
So you get your feet up on it, and you're kind of traveling with the Aptonoth now. So go
I'm
ahead and
going
roll
for a
crit.
ride.
smart idea, buddy.
Roll your crit damage.
What was that again? Trying to remember it.
For that one, in sword would be 2d12.
Okay, I gotta grab my d12s. Oh boy, barbarian dice.
I know, right?
That'll be it. Where's the d8 while I'm up here?
Avery's just standing there staring at this, like, what's happening in the distance with them coming forward. What's the Talon
I'm
slowly
just gonna try this
riding
weapon out.
off.
What the heck?
Just sitting there staring, like, I don't know if we
Nope.
should have done this. Completely rethinking
Can't
his
believe
life
you've done
choices.
this.
There's a 4 and a 4.
Okay, with your strength bonus as well.
Where did it go? I'm losing track of things. +2, so 10.
Okay, perfect. So the Aptonoth, he reels, obviously, kind of go on his back legs, and then starts galloping for him, which is like a slow trot for a horse, as he's going kind of towards the north along that watery path. And all the other 4 of you see Talon, like, stuck. Like, what the heck is this stupid thing?
Should
Talon,
we stop
Talon
it,
hit him
or should I
again.
just be watching this and taking it into memory?
Totally up to you.
Screw it, I'll stop it. I'm sorry, it's just so sad to see talent like that. It's pitiful.
Also, how do I get my weapon out of this thing?
Also, how did you crit on the first attack roll of the game?
No! She told me the white dice, or they told me the white dice, and, well, yeah, my white dice are my good one.
Alright, so was that, are you rolling to attack?
Can I attack it with my double scimitar?
Yeah, absolutely. And you need me to roll for you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let me pull up your character. Oh, that would be really funny. Are you sure you don't want to?
I think I'll stop the lizard things.
Okay,
Aim for the
so
legs.
you hit.
I'll just aim for the front legs.
Okay. 3, 6. So you do 11 damage to the front of it, and Talon, you did 10 damage, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're like, okay, I've got you, Talon, I've got you, and you slash at the thing's legs, and you definitely open wounds, but he continues to like slowly gallop towards the entrance to the forested area.
Well, that was a fail. Goodbye,
Uh,
Talon.
It looks for a button to press on the thing again.
Make a perception roll.
8.
Really?
Yep.
You're looking and looking and looking, and then your thumb kind of slips over it. And as you press it, right? It's right on the handle. And then the thing, you hear it start whirring and that, and it starts going back to axe mode as you flop off of it. And please do another d12 of damage.
Okay.
Because that's an auto hit.
Is that including strength still?
Yes.
5.
Okay. So you pull it out. It's in axe mode. You fall onto your back into the water, and you're just kind of splayed out, smashing stuff. Go me. Ow.
Did I get it?
The Aptonoth, like, is like, and like falls the other way, and just boom, dead.
I
I get it?
immediately go over there to try to.
Why
skin some
did you
meat
want
off
to
this
try to
thing.
kill it?
I wanted to figure out how this thing works.
What? Do you have like a proficiency or anything for that?
I think I might. Give me a second.
What have you made?
I think I might.
What have you made?
Let me look.
Oh, my hand. I'd be fine with a medicine check or a survival check.
I do have medicine and survival.
I know. I'm looking at your page.
Give me a second to find. I also have leatherworker's tools.
Okay.
Incidentally.
Does it have a static bonus? No. So add your proficiency to that. So +2. So you're rolling at +4.
21.
Okay. So let me get this straight. So Talon falls over.
Yep.
Sky, is that who's checking on Talon, or is it Bellator?
Bellator.
Bellator's checking on Talon.
Yep.
And you're running over as the paladin in the group.
Yep.
And Talon's like, oh, good, my friend's coming. And you, like, skid to a halt and jam a knife deep inside this dead Aptonoth.
Yep.
And you start peeling pieces of it away.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm like, Shantae be praised. We will use all of this kill. I promise you we will not let it go to waste. And just, like, start doing a prayer.
Yeah, I ain't
Fallen
in that
Aptonoth.
thing.
Sure.
If I know what that was in the beginning, I wouldn't have ate it.
All right. So get 3 or 4 pieces of Aptonoth.
Great. I will put that in my inventory. I'm very
They
excited.
do seem very similar to the steaks that the Meowscular chef was creating.
I'm super excited about it.
I can go over and take
Food.
What's that, Angela?
Can I go over and take a cut?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do I need to do?
Roll survival or medicine.
Okay, I'll go for survival. 9.
You also get, it's not quite as even, but you get a cut as well.
That killed the thing. I'm gonna go for it too.
Okay.
At least whatever's left.
Go ahead and roll.
15.
Yep, you definitely get like 2 or 3 pieces.
Yay.
This is ridiculous and I love it. Okay, so you guys have successfully killed an Aptonoth. I can even tell you how much experience that's worth. They are 1/8 of a CR.
Wow.
Yeah. Aptonoth. 25 experience to split, so you get 5 XP for that. I'll add that at the end, don't worry.
Yep.
Cool, so what do you guys want to do now?
Find the target.
I'm
That'd
assuming
be
we're
great.
gonna go looking for that lizard.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it eats these.
Yes. I think everything here eats these. I think this is their cow.
I probably. As the carcass is there, just.
Freaking delicious.
Ugh.
Okay.
Can't believe I ate that.
You guys all have the map open in front of you. Where do you want to head? Because, are you looking for tracks? Are you just gonna try, like,
They
going
didn't
around
give
and
us
checking?
wise, did they?
No one asked.
We have no idea what we're doing. Great, let's look for tracks.
We're all just wandering aimlessly now. So, who wants to go where?
I vote we look in this area for tracks. If these
Sure.
I second that.
if these are prey
Yeah.
animals, there might be predator prints around.
Okay.
Yes.
I will need survival checks from everybody that wants to look for tracks.
Okay.
I just realized how much survival is going to be part. Yeah, go ahead.
I rolled a 6.
It's okay, everyone. I got
Your
this.
bard is like, I found a fallen tree.
Look, a tree.
I got a 15.
So,
21.
Okay, so far.
Hey, that did it.
Okay, and I'll do Bellator. Holy cow, Bellator. Bellator gets a 19. And then Sky.
No, do him.
Sky gets a 17. So you guys definitely see a lot of tracks that are leading into that northern area. Most of them look small, like the size of maybe a dog or so.
Okay.
And a couple
Hey,
of them
so-
look a lot larger.
Well, we're probably going for the thing that's a lot larger.
You know, I thought we'd be going for the smaller thing. It's a lizard, an iguana, right?
I mean,
It
They
could be a
said-
giant lizard.
they did say like that
Large?
the hunters went after the large monsters to keep stuff out of the
Oh.
city, right? That's why they have these things.
Yes.
So I guess the bigger one?
Probably.
Okay.
I get the feeling we should have asked for more information before going.
I mean,
Maybe.
I
No,
think
we
the
got
bigger
this.
Coming back to bite us in the butt. Just saying.
I mean, we'll know it when we see it, right? We said giant iguana. So let's go follow these tracks, and I'm sure there will be a giant iguana.
Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense.
Following the tracks.
Maybe I'll stop the Val Hazek music. That's a little overkill. There we go.
Alright, north we go.
Okay, so as you guys start heading north, the area kind of closes in around you. The trees get a lot closer. There's a lot of vines and a lot of living things. Like you see very large flies everywhere. They look like dragonflies, but they're probably about 1.5 feet long. There's a lot of beetles around. They look like beetles, but they're about the size of a cannonball.
Come again?
Yuck.
I
And
wonder
it's-
what these people's definition of large is.
It's muddy and it's very wet kind of here. As you go in, there's a lot of moisture, like a rainforest, right? You can't see the sun just because of the canopy of trees, but it is still daytime. This music just got ridiculous. I love it.
Okay.
And as you go into Area 2, it's hard to see. There are a lot of trees here. It looks like there's, where you guys are standing is elevated. There's a small mud pit below you. And there are a lot of little dog-sized lizards in there. That they're green with these yellow stripes from the head to the tail. There's probably, like, you're not quite sure. It looks like there's 5 of them. It sounds like there's 10 of them, and they're moving a lot.
Those are very large lizards.
Are they very large though? The tracks we saw were way bigger than that.
That's true.
So we look for the big tracks again?
Maybe they're the babies.
Let's
Oh,
not.
Lord, that's the baby.
I sure as heck hope that's not the babies then.
Well, let's double check our tracks and figure out where the big tracks go.
Okay, who all wants to look for tracks?
Me. Always me.
Okay, roll stealth first.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Natural 20.
Okay, now roll survival.
Where'd they go?
The stealthiest paladin.
I am the greatest of hunters. Let's see here. Survival. So that's 20 total.
Okay. You do definitely...
Really lucky low rolls.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
not changing my dice. I'm not touching any
I'm
of their
sitting
dice.
beside them, so...
This is my lucky die. Mwah, lucky die.
Well, now I want to find a lucky die.
That's why I'm happy about the white ones.
It
White
looks
and gold.
like there's a lot of footprints going around here. It looks like there are some of the bigger footprints going west.
West?
Yeah.
Well, let's check and see what the big thing is to the west and see if that's maybe what we're looking for. And if it's not, we can always come back and kill one of these dog things.
Okay.
That made
Just gotta picture one looking up at that.
sense.
Okay, so
Okay.
you all want to go west from here?
Yep.
Apparently we're going west.
Everybody roll stealth
Saying
for
bigger
me.
one. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, wow. Where to go?
Bellator.
Bottom.
Get to 20.
21.
Oh my god, people.
17. I'm not changing dice. You can't
And
make
11.
7.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Okay, so you all kind of hunker down so that these lizards don't see you. And as you're going, you're all kind of creeping along, doing exactly what you're used to as an adventurer.
Nick, hold on. I got disadvantage there because chainmail.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
It's still 21.
Okay. And as you're walking along, you just hear... And you all look back at your bard, who looks and is like stepping on part of her hunting horn that is playing a note.
Oh no.
And then you all...
What that does?
you all look forward as all of the lizards kind of like all look at you at once. And like a scene out of Jurassic Park, they all start screeching and barking excitedly.
Are we running or we're fighting? Are we running or are we fighting? Are we running or we're fighting?
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh no. We're fighting!
Up the bard to start everything.
Oh, bugger. And then I get a low one.
Okay.
6.
Sky. 1 sec. I will ask you guys what they
Okay.
are in a minute.
Okay.
I need my book. My book. Book.
This book?
Yep. Book. Avery.
19.
Talon.
6.
Nice. I'm never gonna get used to this name. Gearhead.
No.
Could just say Gertie.
Gertie, that's cute. 11.
Okay. 11. Okay, and Sky and Bella, I got yours. Oh, we're just gonna do it like this. Okay, Avery, you're up first. Silence befalls them.
Yep.
Now would have been a good time to play those crickets.
I wasn't expecting to go first.
You rolled 19.
I know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna cast Bless. I'm going to give it to the 3 people in our party that has new weapons. So Talon gets one, Gertie gets one, and Sky gets one.
Okay.
So you all are blessed.
Okay, any movement?
I will move forward
Okay,
towards
closer
them.
to them.
Yep,
Okay.
closer to them so that I'm more of a target.
Okay, they're all kind of Well, three of them that you see are like standing there, just barking at you, and kind of keeping their ground, and then like doing a little lunge and coming back, and then a little lunge and coming back.
Cool.
Bella, you're next.
You're next.
Do you think it would be too risky to do my breath?
Me personally? Or
There's a
to the-
lot of flammable foliage around.
I say do it.
Okay, breath weapon. Fire it up.
Okay. Breath weapon. So 30-foot range. So you'll be able to catch all three of them. So you'll do 2d6, and I think they get a save.
Acid damage?
Yep,
Yeah.
because I'm...
Yeah.
DC is 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency. Con 4. Okay. Okay, so none of them make it, so they take the full 2d6. And I can roll your damage for you. Oof. Nice, so those three take 7 damage.
Woo! Good opening.
Very nice. He's like, no, I'm the bigger lizard. Woof! Okay, and then we've got
7 foot, so yeah.
Gertie, you're up.
What does the horn do? Like, as far as you have the songs and stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you have the songs that you can use a move action to play, and you can also smack it with a normal action for 2d8. Or, sorry, 1d8. 1d8. That's not crazy.
Okay. Okay, so I will do that. So I'm just not familiar with this particular weapon, so I might need some. So on the move action,
So for your move action, you can either move into so that you can smack one of them, or you can play a song.
okay, I want to play something since
Okay.
I kind of failed the first round there.
And do you want to increase everybody's attack, damage, or armor?
Attack.
Okay. So until your next turn, everybody gets +1 attack.
Okay.
Okay. And do you want to do anything for your normal action? Probably not, right?
No.
So you're not close. Okay. But you can roll a perception for me.
Okay. $16.
Okay. You do notice something moving to the left and right of the party.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Surrounded. Great.
Which makes it Sky's turn.
Let's see. Who's the closest to them? Is it Avery?
Avery is, yeah.
Is she... Did I hear Gert say she blessed her? Who blessed her?
I bless them, yes.
Yeah, Avery blessed.
She blessed
A-
herself?
No, she blessed you.
He blessed.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. He blessed Sky, he blessed Gertie, and he blessed Talon. So that gives you an extra D4 to roll with your attack and saving throws.
And you also got +1 to attack from the horn.
Yeah.
And Sky, because you have the dual blades, if you want to attack, you can move up, attack, and then you can move again.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So you'll move up to attack one of the Jagras, and then you'll move back to where you were, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Sky, there we So yeah, +4. 16, 17, 18 to hit all the count. Yeah, okay, you hit. You hit. And 4 damage. There we go. And then you move back to the point that you were at, which makes it Talon's turn.
I gotta remember, my mic is not muted and then muting it and so on. Whatever. I'm gonna go whack one of them, I guess.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming it's still in axe mode right now. Cause
Yes.
I switched back.
Yep.
Yep. Because. So roll to hit.
Yep. And you have an extra D4 to add to your roll, as well as a +1 from your bard. Jeez. So much.
Well, I'm going to need
it.
Oh. Where's that? There it is. Should just grab them all. That'd be 10.
Yeah, we'll say that hits.
Okay. That's the D8. Because.
Yeah.
Axe, yes.
Yep.
Stay on the table. 2. Oh, plus strength, 4.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Which makes it their turn.
Oh,
So,
boy.
Talon, they are going. Oh, also, did you do the mark on him when you hit him with the melee? As your cavalier.
I probably should.
Okay.
Or wait, no. There's a. These guys are small.
Yeah.
Small
Save
ones,
it.
and
Yeah.
we're hunting a bigger one. I'm gonna hang on to it for then.
Okay. Perfect. So they're gonna attack you, Talon. So first one attacks. 17 to hit.
Yep.
Eee. Okay, and he does 6 damage.
Bye bye temporary HP.
Right. Second one, oh my gosh. 23 to hit.
Yep.
Also does 6 damage.
Ow.
Oh. And the other one is 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. So he misses. Which brings it back to Avery's turn.
I got them hanging off my arms.
Good lord. Good.
Yeah, they're all swarming him.
freaking lord.
Ah!
Lizards, storm the castle! Storm the
Wait, I thought there was 5 of them.
Bro.
Great. I'm gonna run up and attack the one that's already hurt.
Okay.
Because I don't have any potions or anything on me yet. Oh. I'm pretty sure that does not hit. Not a good sign.
I mean, these guys are pretty small.
Yep. Come on. Where is everything? Tell me your secrets. Here it is. Yeah, that's a 9.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's surprising to me.
This is the one, like, hanging off of Talon's arm at the moment.
That is 7 points of damage.
Okay. So the one that's hanging off Talon's arm, you just cleave it off at the head. Just, nope! And it kind of
It's still
flops
just
over.
there.
Yeah. There's a moment of silence between everybody as the one Jagras kind of dies. And then you hear skittering from beside you. As well, you see on the other side, a Jagras, like, jumps out of the leaves past everybody. And then him and his friend they leave to the west to go into Area 9 on the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just buggered off.
Yep.
Wait, didn't the big footprints head west or something?
I bet you they went to go play with Mom.
Bella, your turn.
It's highly likely.
Oh, is there anything that they still, or are they gone?
Those two are gone. There are two other ones that are attacking Talon right now.
Okay, well, let's take care of the other two. Because we can't have one of the other humans dying on us. Right, I'll just use
Okay.
Scimitar.
Okay.
Attack the one nearest to me.
Yeah. You hit. So 2d4 plus 5. So 4. So 9 damage to that guy. 16. Very nice. With the deft, you open up some deep wounds on the Jaguars, but he's still not down yet, and he's kind of hunkered down and growling at you as he looks.
Well, it's either stubborn or just not willing to die yet.
Which makes it Gertie's turn.
So, am I close to that one?
Yes.
Okay, can I...
Smack it with your metal bagpipe.
Yeah.
Smack him!
Smack.
Bong!
Just makes a beautiful note as it does it, too.
I should also say, if you're planning to play a song and attack, you can play the song first and then attack.
Okay.
So do you want to buff attack, damage, or armor?
So the damage would be to the creature?
Yeah, so if you buff damage, everybody gets a bonus 1 damage when they hit.
Okay, let's do that. We'll
Okay.
buff damage.
Okay, and then roll to attack.
I'm rolling a d20, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I got a 1.
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay, so you're not used to the weight of this giant hunting horn, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna smash it, and you like swing, and it just leaves your grip, and it flies like 15 feet away from you.
Oh no! Playing a beautiful tune along the way.
Yes, but everybody's damage is still buffed as it's playing its tune midair.
I'm pretty sure that just alerted everything else.
Yeah, we're
okay.
screwed.
Sky's turn. Oh, actually, Sky, make a perception roll for me.
You have to roll.
Okay, you make
Yes.
it for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. Never mind. Everything's totally normal in the forest today. Nothing to see here. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Those flying horns.
So the thing's not dead yet, right?
No, 2 of them are still alive.
Okay. My eyes are gonna start to glow, and I'm gonna produce a big flaming ball in my hand, and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Ooh.
Produce flame.
You're
Nice.
not gonna hit Tom, right?
No, I'm gonna hit the animal.
Yourself. Flame appears in your hand. Remains there for the neither you or your equipment. Bright light. Spell ends. You can also attack with a flame. Though doing so ends a spell when you cast it, or as an action, you can hurl the flame. Okay. Making a ranged spell attack, and on hit, target takes 1d8 damage. I like it. So that's plus 4 to attack. You rolled an 18. So 1d8 fire damage, plus 1 from the song. So you incinerate this thing. So it just goes up screaming, "Rah!" and then charge daggers for everyone.
On fire.
Yeah.
That's half cooked.
Fire rolls. Let's eat.
And Talon, you're up again, buddy.
Well, this guy who's probably... Wait, is this one of the ones that bit me?
Yes.
Still here?
Yeah. This is the one that missed you.
Oh, okay. Probably
One
should
that
have.
got
He
incinerated.
probably hit me. I'm gonna press that button and go into sword and hit him, or at least attempt to,
Okay.
wherever that button is.
So as you're doing it, you're noticing, like, as it starts switching into sword mode, it kind of, the weight disperses itself to make the swing easier for you.
Woo!
Yeah, so it's kind of neat that way. So go ahead, roll your attack.
15,
Yep, that'll hit for sure.
and that's D12.
Yes, it is. Plus strength.
8.
Okay, wow. good amount of damage. So you nearly cut the thing in half, but he's still oddly alive.
Thunk.
The heck?
He screams and he tries to get away from you, skittering to the west. So, Talon, because you're very close, if you want to make an attack of opportunity, go for it.
Yup. 19.
Yep. Roll damage.
8 again.
Okay. So he's like, ah! And he skitters away, and you just, like, finish the job and cut him right in half.
Continues to run through the blade.
Yeah, exactly.
Those babies were screwed.
I mean, we got this, right?
Huh.
We did good.
Lizard dogs. Joy.
Lizard butt. Or tail. Lizard tail.
So I will let everybody roll perception now. I'll roll for Sky and for Bella.
I
You're
got
so
a 9.
You both got 13. You got a 9.
I got a 9.
Okay.
I'm distracted.
7.
Where'd
7.
that tree come from? 1.
I need to switch up my deck.
And suddenly the forest is completely clear of any noise or anything dangerous that any of you can discern. Because you did so well with your perception rolls. What do you want to do
Where'd that
now?
tree come from?
I guess we're gonna go west and see what the deal is.
Keep following tracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 of them ran off this way. Let's go.
I
Okay.
guess we're heading west then.
Yep.
Okay. So tracking through the mud, there's another small kind of area. It's almost like a tunnel that you have to go through. Anybody who's taller than like 7 feet, you're like nearly hitting your head on the top of these vines as you're traipsing through. It's squishy. There's a lot of like as you pull your boots out of the muck, and it gets more and more wet until it's almost like water. And you enter this other area where there's a very still pool in front of you that you guys are all standing in. It's about 6 inches deep. To your right is this huge hill that's a good probably 150 feet up. Like, you can scale it. It's at like a 45-degree angle, but it's just straight hill.
It's a tall hill.
Yeah. And in front of you, there's a ledge from that hill that kind of drops down to another ledge that you can see a ramp upwards to it made out of the earth that will kind of track and go south. So what are you guys doing?
So are we in section 9?
Tracks.
You are in section 9, that's correct.
Shall we look for tracks?
Yeah, let's find those tracks.
Okay. Bella, I'll make your roll with your ridiculous +6. Bella gets a 21.
17.
Okay. Bella, you notice that there are some small tracks that you can now assume were from those 2 escaped Jagras that came this way and then immediately turned south.
I'm realizing we forgot to, grab our extra dinner. Oh well. There's 2 more left. Let's go get them.
Extra dinner?
I don't know. They seem to eat a lot.
So they turned off to where? The tracks?
They went south?
Yes.
South.
Which is heading back towards area number 1.
How much you want to bet this thing passed right by us?
I'm
I
willing
bet
to
you
bet
it did.
all of it to say that it did pass right by us.
Great, let's go back to that nice big main area that's less spooky than the rest
You don't
of
want
the
to find the
jungle.
big tracks?
No, the big tracks are like south, so that's back towards that big area.
So are you guys going to go down
All
the,
the tracks.
down the small path?
Yeah, let's go down the small
Okay. So you guys go up and you're going down the small path. It looks like it would have almost cut out by probably the guild to make this small path between area 9 and the camp that you're going to. To your right, you notice that you're kind of standing over a couple of rocky formations over the ocean. Nice sound of water lapping. There are wing riders in the air, which sound a little bit like seagulls for those that have been from Waterdeep. And on your way back, you recognize, well, I should say Avery and Talon recognize the way back to camp.
Yeah.
Hey,
You other
camp.
three have no idea where you are until Avery and Talon take a sharp left, and you're back in that first area. Make perception rolls.
Yay.
Back, stay on the table.
Oof, Bella, you got like a 4.
Not 20 this time. I got 25.
Sky got
What
a
did I
14.
get?
17.
Sorry, what did you get, Angela?
25.
Holy cow. Okay, so Talon and Avery see this, but Angela knew about it before anyone did. Just the preternatural senses of your bard.
Yeah.
As you step back into Area 1, you... I'm trying to think. Gertie. Immediately as you get in there, you look directly to where you guys had killed that Aptonoth, which seems to be missing. And in its place is a very, 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 very fat-looking, gigantic iguana.
Oh boy.
I think we found our target.
Yeah.
Guys, I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
Is-
do you think it ate the thing that we killed?
You know,
Probably.
I
It
wouldn't
made
doubt
it
it.
bigger.
Thank you, Talon. Thank you.
Had to.
Okay.
Oh, that is one big fat lizard.
Everything here eats fast.
Let
This
me
is ridiculous.
find. Let me find a. Great Jaguars. Let me find a picture for everybody. So I want this for the stream too, right? I'll put that there.
For those that don't know Monster Hunter.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. Oh, actually, that he's even fat. Right there. Why?
You have to save it. It doesn't work like
I
that.
don't want to.
That's not how the world works.
Shh. Yeah. Okay. This is right.
It's fine.
Well, the stream can see it anyway.
Yeah.
There we go. Fatso. There. That gives you an idea of how big the Great Jaguars is. As well, he is that full right now. Let me put that on here, too.
Why would you, of course, put the special event one up, too?
Fat lizard.
That's fair.
He's a big
Yeah,
boy.
I'd rather not criticize a stat monster.
He's a big boy. The big full boy.
Okay.
How tall is this thing exactly?
So tall, he's only probably normally about 10 to 12 feet tall. When he's full like this, he's more like 15 to 18 feet tall. But he is like 20 to 30 feet long.
Smooth, you put Fatso in front of the picture.
He's a rather plump boy.
Yep. Okay.
That's one way to put it.
So we'll go with the same initiative, which means Avery, you're up first. You guys are probably about a turn or so away of movement.
And I'm assuming a minute has passed already?
Yeah.
Great. So no one else, the bless is gone.
Yep.
So, alright. Let's, I'm gonna fucking charge it.
Watch your profanity.
Are you...
I'm gonna go up there and smack it in the face.
Okay.
If that thing gets mad, I'm gonna laugh.
Get mad.
Here's where I get eaten.
I don't think it's mad. I think it's full.
Maybe it's too full to fight.
That
That would be an
nice.
easy job then.
Poke its belly.
Let's see here. Just a 10 to hit.
Uh, 10 to hit.
Yep.
You miss.
Okay.
You're like pink, and you kind of scraped your sword along the side of its belly, but the scales kind of just protect it. You know,
Maybe I should have
lift,
practiced
bro.
with this. I see.
Then it takes
Not
its
got
turn,
attention.
Yep.
and it does a roar, just like,
Yep.
and it attacks
Chubby
you.
felt it.
He's a chub chub. Chub chub rolls 18 to hit you.
18 will hit me, yep.
Okay.
Bonk.
I'm just gonna take the average damage off of the page, so you take 16
Okay.
from his bite.
Oh, that's gonna be nasty.
Bella, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Wow.
That's what I mean. We're gonna see if everybody can handle this.
Yep.
Probably
Think I
not.
can use my breath weapon again if it's recharged, or
I think that's once per long rest. Oh no, once per short rest. Yeah, I'll let you use it again.
all right. Well, fire away.
Okay, so he gets a dexterity saving throw. +1.
Right?
I'm gonna change the music here real quick, guys. This is yeesh. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Perfect. Okay, so he fails. He fails. And he fails. And your damage is 2d8? 2d6. 4, 8 damage. Nice.
That was probably unpleasant.
Okay,
Now he's mad.
so you angle yourself so that you're not going to hit Avery, and then you let loose the ass breath. He roars, and you're like, Bish! That's not how the dragon do! And you just unleash this spray of acid on him, catching a nearby bush where you hear 2 more small screams.
Oops. Might have dragged 2 more monsters in my bite. Sorry. Not.
And that makes it Gertie's turn.
Okay.
Don't forget you have your charm. The Palico gave you that necklace.
For me?
No, I'm talking to Liz. You didn't ask.
Oh, what? What is this? So can I do an action to heal Liz or Avery? Am I close enough?
How are you planning to heal them?
Cure wounds.
Let me just see. I mean, you can use a move action to get up next to them, because I think that one you have to be melee, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a touch. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can move up to them and do it for sure.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Okay, so roll 1d8, add 3, and that's how many hit points Liz gets back.
Yeah.
Sorry, Avery gets back.
7.
Cool, thank you.
You're
I will
welcome.
take that.
I'm helping.
Open that time.
Okay, and Sky, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do that produce flame again.
Okay. So that's a 0 level, right? Produce flame actions. Yep. Yeah, you can use that as many times as you want. Nice. Okay, so you need to make a ranged attack. So you roll 16, so you hit, and they take this flame 1d8. Max damage. You do another 8 damage to it.
Yes. Fire rules.
And then Gertie, what's your armor class?
11.
Okay, as you go, you slap a hand onto Avery, and you're like, don't worry, I got you. And you heal them. You look, and out of a bush, one of those small Jagras attacks you.
Oh, that's where those things went.
Obnoxious little shit.
Acid on them.
There we go. Plus 4. So the 12 to hit. So they do hit. And they do 7 damage to you.
That was evil.
I know. Which makes it Talon's turn.
I'm gonna run over and smack a lizard. Big lizard.
Okay. You'll be able to in axe mode, but you can't in sword right now.
Yeah, no, I would assume I switched back to axe when
Yeah.
we started walking down the
Yeah.
path.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run over and smack a big lizard with an axe.
Okay.
That's not gonna do anything. 4.
you bounce right off of its hard armor.
Bonk! Oh. I
And
thought this
then-
worked better than that.
And then the other small Jagrisk runs from the bushes and goes right for Bella, who has 14 AC, and leaps and completely misses and disappears into another bush. Making
I think he was just running.
Yeah. Avery, it's your turn.
Great. So I'm gonna look over at the others and be like, okay, you guys take care of the 2 little things and then come join me. And I'm going to try to cast Compelled Duel on the Great Jagras.
What's that do?
He needs to make a Wisdom save of 13.
If he has the... Great baggy. There we go. Wisdom. Yeah, he's got wisdom. I'm assuming he's sentient enough.
Yep.
Intelligence of 2. What is it?
It compels a creature to attack only me, and they take negatives if they try to take attacks against other
Okay.
creatures. It's a compulsion. It is not like word based.
You rolled 18. So you're like, on behalf of the Hearth, I challenge you to a duel. And he looks over to you, and there's a dribble of drool
Yep.
mixed with like part Aptonoth. And then he looks away.
Great. Perfect. As is tradition. Then I'm just going to run in a direction that he's like looking and like try to get his attention.
Okay. As you run into that direction, he's staring at Sky.
Okay.
And you see him kind of like jerk for a minute. And then you hear like, and he spews meaty chunks at Sky and yourself.
Great.
Yum.
Ugh.
Meaty, half-digested chunks of Aptonoth.
Great.
Yeah.
Will a 13 hit either of you?
No.
Sky. Oh, it does hit Sky.
It hits me.
And you take 1 damage. There we go. Okay, which makes it Bella's turn.
Well, first off, which target am I closest to?
There is a Jagras, like the little Jagras right beside you. And the
Okay,
other little...
well,
Yeah.
I'll just use my double-bladed... Actually, I'll just do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
You go punch it.
Punch it in the face.
Cool.
Or a monster hunter thinks kick it.
Yep. Which does 6 damage for you. Which is nice. Nope. It does 12 damage for you because I just rolled a crit. So that thing tries to attack you, hides in the bush. You can easily see it. And you're just like, man, you are a stupid lizard. And you just bop it in the nose, and it flops over dead.
The nose, baby!
All right, Gertie, you're up.
All right, what's around me? Is there still
Yeah, the big one or the little one?
Yeah, so the big guys turn to the side in front of you, and the little guy is between you and Talon right now.
Okay. Just gonna use the horn, I guess.
Smack him!
Gonna
Are you going
smack
to play it first?
him. Sure.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to go well. Let's.
Which song do you want to play?
Go for damage.
Okay. Sounds good.
Out of curiosity, did we grab the heavy iron hunting horn?
Yeah, the one that you guys tossed, I assumed that you guys did.
Yeah, I grabbed it on the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. What am I hitting here? Yeah, I got a 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the sword is not working.
I mean, you're not used to the weight.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're used to like a sword. You're not really a two-handed lifter, but yeah, it's working. Maybe the songs are. Everybody does +1 damage now, which makes it Sky's turn.
Who's closest to the big guy?
Right now, Talon, Avery, and Gertie are all kind of the same distance.
Okay. I want to put bless on all of them.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
So that's an extra D4 for attack and saving throws, I think?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Which makes it Talon's turn.
I'm gonna smack a lizard again, or at least attempt to.
Okay.
Aiming for the big boy.
Knock him good.
For fuck's sake. 5.
You guys have no idea what...
D4.
First hunt going well.
Yeah, add your D4.
8. Not that it matters.
Yeah, no. You're not sure why, but this lizard seems impervious to all of your attacks. Which it probably is terrifying considering the fact that most of the people that have talked about these monsters say that this is the smallest one that you'll face.
Those guys are insane. Probably figure more out about this when we get back.
As you're,
If we get back.
as you're swearing, the other small Jagras attacks you.
Oh no.
Annoying little shit.
So I got 17 on the dice. What's your average
Yep.
again?
That beats me by 1.
Okay. The small Jagras attacks you for max damage. 8 damage.
Ouch.
Owie.
Making it Avery's turn again.
All right. You know what? I'm good with a double down. Let's try compelled duel again, just for shits and giggles.
Okay. 14.
All right. Fine. Great.
It's like, I don't care about you. I've got a
Option
full
B.
belly.
Option B. No, I have an option B because I still have a move action. I'm gonna take a chunk of Aptonoth out of my bag, wave it in front of his face, and start moving backwards.
There you go.
Okay.
That's one way to distract it.
1. So he's like, you try to do the spell again,
Yeah.
and it just gives you a dumb look.
Yeah.
And then you pull the stake out, and it has the exact desired effect that you wanted it to.
Yep.
And he turns directly towards you. You start backing up slowly, and he is going to slam.
Great.
8.
Oh boy,
plus
big
5,
giant tummy coming at you.
13. Does that hit you?
No.
Okay.
AC of 18, baby.
So he's like scurrying towards you, dragging this belly along, which is kind of keeping his speed down, and he's like snapping at the meat, but he doesn't quite get to it, which makes it Bella's turn.
Great. Am I close to the pesky little lizard that's by Talon?
You could definitely move up to it if you wanted to.
Okay, well in that case I'm gonna move up to it.
Yep.
Can I punch it in the face?
Yeah, you want to punch him too?
Yeah.
I rolled a
Oh,
2.
we're
Let's see what I get, baby.
You completely whiff. You almost punch a rock, but you pull your hand away right at the last second.
I thought they would have almost punched me.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Gertie, you're up.
All right.
Your dice have to start working at some point.
Yeah, something like that.
That's how I'm feeling. It was working. Let's switch dice.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the giant Jaguar.
Okay. Are you going to play a song first?
I'm going to play a song. I'm going to play I'll do for damage again.
Okay. Honestly, I think that'll net you the best. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. Oh, come on now. Next.
What did you get?
1.
You did.
It's not.
The dice are not with us now.
You're like, okay.
Bagpipe.
You spit on both your hands. You rub them together. You grab the base of this thing. It's like a baseball bat. You check your grip. You're like, yeah, okay, this is as I've got a grip on this. You take a swing, and the mud on your boots just, and you go ass over tea kettle, and you're sitting on your ass without knowing what's happened. So you're prone until the next round.
At this rate, you might as well just throw the thing at the target. Just saying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sky, you're up.
I'm gonna try to produce flame and kill the little guy that's after Talon.
Okay. It's
Poor
+4 to
Talon is
hit.
like meat to these guys.
He really is. And I rolled another crit. So produce flame, that'll be 2d8 damage. And he's already got 8. 5. 11 more. Yeah. He dies in a horrible inferno of screaming in agony.
Yes!
Oh, good.
It's a
Oh,
flaming
good.
lizard!
Okay,
What
which
am I? Chopped liver?
that makes
Talon
it.
is saved!
It's
Thanks
your
to the
turn,
fire
Talon.
God.
You're no god.
I'm trying to use my thing. If I could hit him.
Are you in
on.
axe or sword mode right now?
Still an axe.
Why don't you
Come
throw the
on.
axe at it?
6.
Amazing.
Oh, this is gonna be the most satisfying TPK I've ever done.
Still struggling to just even hit anything now. Easily murdered the small ones. Easily murdered
We
an
all need to work
Aptodon.
on range.
Can't hit this guy.
Avery, you're up.
Which is ironic, saying that he's chubby.
So I'm holding the meat in my shield hand, and I'm gonna stab him in the face with the end of the sword.
Cool.
Great.
Because normal
you can
tags just
stab
haven't
him
worked
nose?
so far, so.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's a 12. Does a 12 hit him?
No.
Oh. That's a shame.
What's
That
this
was really
guy's
better.
armor?
I'm gonna cry.
This is sad. This is really sad. A
Okay.
slow, chubby lizard. We can't hit him with anything so far.
He's gonna
It's really sad.
try and bite at you again.
Okay, that's fine.
15 plus 5. 20.
20 hits.
3d8 plus 3.
He's just gonna take me sword arm.
4. 5. 2. 11. So, yeah, he grabs your forearm
Yeah.
that has the meat, just like consumes, and does 13 damage to you as he
Okay.
like rakes your arm and pulls the meat out of your hand.
Just hear him slurping spaghetti.
Yeah, it's an Avery popsicle. Oh, perfect music. Bella, you're up.
Okay, can I head for the big, giant, lazy lizard?
Yep.
Great. I'm gonna do my
double-bladed scimitar.
Okay.
Try to jab at its throat.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's going to be its weakest point.
You would be right. Oh my god. I rolled another
Someone hit
20.
it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Crit.
Someone hit
Finally
it!
hit it!
Double bladed. 2d4 plus 5, so 44 plus 10. 4, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so you open up its neck and it starts spewing juicy gooiness as you do 22 damage to it.
Nice.
Oh, finally!
Nice.
That was a satisfying hit.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Which makes it Gertie's turn. I will laugh if Gertie finishes this thing off after all this.
Oh, please.
Honey, you want to
Come
roll
on, Gert,
for me?
you can do it.
Come on, aim for its throat. No, seriously, aim for its throat.
Alright, so I pick up my horn.
Yep.
Gonna play a damage song.
One of these days.
Seriously, do you want to roll for me?
No, you have to roll your
If
dice.
you have
Come
your own
on.
dice, you roll.
You have like the lucky dice.
Though, I have to give kudos to Angela so far for not cheating with how terribly these hits have been going.
Yeah, it was another one.
Oh,
Oh.
Not gonna lie.
We need to get you new dice. Those
oh.
dice need to go in the dice jail.
You've had 3 critical fails tonight.
That's just my life.
You go to swing and you're like, I'm probably just gonna fail, and you kind of just sit down depressed.
Mwah, mwah.
Sky, you're up.
Okay.
Take it down.
I'm gonna do produce flame again at the big guy.
Yeah. Right for the
Yeah.
throat?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
fire him.
I'm not hitting this thing.
I roll a 19,
Make it burn.
and it takes another 6 damage.
Yay, we're hitting
There's
things.
max damage, too. Oh, 7 damage because of Angela. Okay.
How much does this thing have left?
A lot.
A lot. It's a lizard.
It's a monster.
Well, saying its throat is spewing out blood. I
Yep.
guess that would lower it some more.
Talon, you're up.
I'm gonna go swinging for him again. Probably aiming for the head area.
If you want to switch to sword, you don't have to move right now.
I should be close enough for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you just click the button as you swing like you did that one time and hit it?
Yes. Really?
Rolls a 1.
I got a 5 again.
Oh my god.
We're gonna die. This is a comedy of errors.
Oh, this is amazing for me.
We might as well start calling this.
Okay,
the
maybe it
Iron
won't bounce
Tour.
off if I'm
Yeah.
hitting it with a sword.
Can we change this
Damn it.
thing's name to the Irony Tour? Please.
Avery, you're up.
I'm gonna stab in the face.
Okay.
Hope you hit.
It's a nat 1. You're grounded. You're grounded. You're in dice jail.
I'll go grab one of my ones that I have in dice jail and see if it screws
You
me over.
swing, and the blade of your sword breaks in half as the tip flies 30 feet away from you and embeds itself into the mud.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh great, we're gonna have to find that piece of.
And it's going to attack you because you're closest. It was hovering on the 20. It was like going on the 20 and then
Good.
went click onto the 5.
Good.
Miss.
Good.
Bella, please.
Can I punch this thing in the throat, please?
Yeah.
Please, the throat.
Yep, you can punch it in the throat. Maybe. 12, what's your attack?
I don't like that. Maybe.
Oh yeah, no, you hit it. You hit it for
Oh,
6
thank God.
damage. You can feel its esophagus as you like just punch into it and pull your fist back out.
Ugh,
Seems
that's a
sad.
gross feeling.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Wash my hand off.
Gertie, would you like to roll another crit and begin crying?
Oh, that's a Magic the Gathering dice. I can't use that. Oh, I have no idea where my...
I have never seen a party pull so many critical fails out of their ass in one session. And I've been playing since second ed.
All right, well, here we go again. We'll go for damage. Ooh. I'm just gonna walk away.
What'd you roll?
2.
Well,
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You take another swing and you're like, I don't know how I didn't do anything.
I need to talk to this.
I
lady.
feel the same.
Did you play a song at all?
I did for damage, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Why is this not working?
That makes it your turn, Sky.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and touch it, and I'm gonna inflict.
There it is. Do it.
There's this
Oh, yes.
disgusting cleric ability.
Okay, let me just pull that up. Inflict. It's a touch attack.
Yep, you gotta roll touch.
Much better. Let's see if that's different for him. Yes. You barely make it.
This is the good music. This
is-
means we're gonna win. Come on.
This is how much damage? 3d10.
Yeah. That's
That's why
inflict
it's
wound, man.
disgusting.
My monster.
Yes.
Come on.
10. You do 13 damage as you grab into its neck, your hands around its esophagus, and you pull its life force from there out of it, and it flops over dead.
It's dead.
Hey.
On my sword.
For a monster killer.
That was closer than I think anybody wants to know.
I couldn't even hurt the damn thing.
I can't believe that amount of
For the
rolls.
hard
Alan, you did more than I did.
fails.
I rolled 4s and 5s and a 6.
And
1s and 2s.
you did buff everybody's damage that nobody could hit for.
Yep.
Yep, that's more than I did.
I was a distraction.
Well done, everyone.
Quest complete.
Hey,
I
Avery,
want
I
bits.
can mend your sword.
It's fine. I'll go get another one. But I want this one's bits.
That sounds like a plan.
I'm just gonna start cutting bits. I don't know what bits I'm taking, but I'm taking bits.
Roll survival.
Great.
Hey, can we make something out of this
That's a-
thing? Scales?
I don't
We
know.
all get the bits.
That generally, in the world of Monster Hunter, you use the bits of the monster to make your armor and your weapons. So we will see going forward. Well, goodbye, Jagras.
Taking a cut, we roll survival.
Yeah. If you're
Am
taking
I
a
still
cut.
doing with my proficiency?
Oh, now I get
Yeah.
a 20.
I got a 6.
Come on.
Sleep for the danger, there for the loot, huh, Angela?
It's fine. Me and my 6 are just gonna chill out over here.
I got an 18.
Okay.
All of my dice are.
Oh yeah, and you too. Need me to roll.
Roll me.
Yeah, between everyone's roll, I'm gonna say everybody gets 2 pieces of Jagras.
Yay!
And there's, is there anything else you guys want to do in the ancient forest while you're there?
Fuck no, we want to
particular.
leave.
Go rest. Want some
Okay.
ale? Give me some beer.
I just
So-
want a bed.
So Talon and Avery kind of lead you guys back to where the camp was that you haven't seen before. And they're like, you report to the handler there of like, you look like you guys have just had the fight of your absolute lives.
Yep.
Disgusting.
You're walking up, you're covered. It looks like your bard is completely demoralized. Your paladin is carrying a sword that's just a hilt.
Yep.
And you're like, it's okay. The Jagras is dead. And their handler is just kind of like, uh-huh. Good for you guys. And he kind of indicates towards a wing rider hitching post. Yep. You all take wing riders back to Astera with.
Who's gonna face plant?
Great.
God.
That was funny timing.
Bird, go back.
The quest failed music just played for me as I said.
Well, I certainly wouldn't call this quest a victory.
All right.
We killed it.
So you head back.
Barely.
And there's a note waiting for you guys. There's 2 notes waiting for you guys in your room when you all come back and I assume get cleaned up.
Yep.
The first note's from the commander going like, good job, knew you guys had it in you. Told you it wasn't going to be that hard. Can't wait to see what you guys do next.
I'm tilted.
The other note is from your handler, who's essentially got like baseball stats. Let's just put it like that. Like the hunt took this long, as compared to an average of this long from 3,272 other hunts and other hunters. The average time that like these 4 people use as compared to like a different party made up of these 4 types of weapons. Oh, and also he'd like to talk to Avery when available.
Dude, give us a rest. We don't know this land.
I'm just gonna go talk to the handler. Just like completely dead face. I'm gonna go.
Devoid of emotion.
I'm gonna go.
You see him kind of squatting down.
Okay.
He's crouched over a small planting box.
Okay.
Where he's like steepled over his 3 fingers and he's kind of looking at some mushrooms that he appears to be growing.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, Avery, so nice of you to have come at my behest. I believe that you weren't told, but that charm you were given is... do you know what a wide range is in these lands?"
No.
Oh, well, when you drink one of your guild-sanctioned potions that you get every hunt, the healing goes to every person in your party. Just wanted to let you know.
Where do we get
And
potions from?
You should be given them.
By who?
They're restocked in your box in your room between hunts.
Oh, I knew we should have gotten
Good
the
to
information
know.
before we went on the
Great.
quest.
That's excellent. Perfect. Good to know. Great. I'm gonna go to the smithy. What is your name again? I'm gonna write this down.
Oberon.
Oberon. Great. I'm gonna write that down.
I know that
Goodbye. And then I'm gonna go.
And cry.
No, I'm gonna go to the smithy.
Yeah.
And just be like,
Oh! Nice to see you again.
and I just hold up the hilt of the sword.
What?
Your sword sucks, dude.
Did you meet a Barioth while you're out there?
No, I don't know what that is.
Sonny Jagras.
Yeah.
So, as a tip in the future, the pointy end goes into the lizard.
That's what we were trying to do, yes.
Apparently, it didn't go very... Yeah, here's an extra... Give me the hilt. I'll use that for
Okay,
something.
great. I'll take
Newbies! And he just, like, turns around, goes back to his work.
Great. I'm just still sitting there staring at him, like, waiting for him to turn back around. Just intently staring.
You're gonna be staring a long time.
Sir.
What is it, newbie? I'm busy. He doesn't even turn around.
Great. So, you build different weapons here, right?
Yeah?
What can you make with Jagras parts?
Leave him with me. I'll see what I can do later.
Great. And I just, like, put all the crap onto the table and walk away. And
Hey, can we put our stuff on there?
I'll allow that, yeah. So 10 Jagras parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will go up to the canteen and just look forlornly at the Meowster chef. Just forlornly.
He looks over at you and, like, this heroic. He's got his eyes missing. arms crossed, and he's like, "What can I do for Meowster?
Do you have anything with fish?
Would you like a fish platter?"
Yes. I would like one fish platter.
He pulls out a fish
Yeah.
bigger than you.
Great. That's
And
what
he
I-
starts, like, cutting it into pieces with his giant, like, half of a great sword. Cooking it over a hot plate. It looks like a cauldron topper. Like, if a cauldron had a lid, it would
Great.
be this hot plate. And he starts cooking it from that. And he's like, "Here you go. It'll be cold in a few seconds, so eat it quickly."
Great. I will take that, and then I will just leave back to the place with everyone else and bring them food.
Oh, thank God, fish. My hero.
And I'll just, like, open the door with this giant platter in my arms, and I'm just like, I don't know if I was allowed to take this plate, but I did. And it's fish.
My hero.
It's fish this time, yes. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. So that was your guys' first hunt.
You mean
Hunted.
Oh.
hunted?
Ow.
Is the definition for talent.
Talent need healing.
Hold on, where's my thing? There it is. I am about halfway dead.
Same.
So,
Oh wow,
yeah.
yeah, you definitely need healing.
You guys took him on pretty tough. So
At this rate, we might as well use you as the bait.
I make
I'm
excellent
going to
bait.
need some better armor if I'm to be bait.
your guys' XP from that hunt was a nice round number. A nice round number until you killed an Aptonoth. So everybody gets 191 experience.
Yay!
100 and what?
91.
191.
190 XP.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna call that there for tonight, and I'm gonna upload this to YouTube for everybody. If you want to listen to it or show your friends, it'll be on my channel, and I'll put a link in Discord. Tomorrow, we'll see, because like uploading 2.5 hours might take a day. But we'll see. But
Definitely.
congratulations, you guys killed the easiest monster in the book.
Oh boy.
Yay.
We
I
did
get
it.
a feeling this is gonna become crazy.
You have
Yes.
no idea.
Already crazy.
Where did we put?
I mean crazier, insane even.
Mad here.
Covered in bite marks.
It's gonna be
At
fine.
this rate, time might as well just be used as bait. The animals
Yeah.
seem to love him. They think he's tasty.
Alrighty, so what do you guys think? Anything you want to do differently? Anything we can improve on, etc., etc.?
Our aim.
Fair enough.
Our aim, definitely.
I mean,
I can hit the small shit, I can't hit the big guy.
Bella's doing all right there because Bella's a what is it? The Blood Hunter. You're already sitting at +7 to hit, so you have no excuse.
Hey, I barely miss.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait, was I supposed to be adding something to my attack rolls, like the ones to hit?
Do you want me to tell you what you should be adding? Because I have your sheet right here.
Probably should, because I don't think I was.
So with your attacks, you have +4 to hit.
I might have hit one of those.
Good lord.
It might have been the 6.
Growing pains. Okay, perfect. But thank you everybody for joining us. If you have fun, we will see you again same time next week. I want to aim for 7 o'clock on Tuesdays. And then I say 7 to 10. It'll be a little earlier, a little later, depending on how long the hunts go. But in the game of Monster Hunter, there is a time limit to the hunts, so I'm thinking of instituting that. Because we did that one in just under an hour, so I was actually pretty impressed with that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah.
Thought it took longer.
That's good.
It was 191, right?
191.
Yep.
Because the Aptonoth.
Because of the Aptonoth. The Aptonoth was 5 experience. It was 25 experience, but then it got like divided, and then it got funky.
All of us.
Yep.
Wait, no. Sorry, it should be 195. 195 experience. That's what I should have said. Yeah, 195. That's a little better. That's gonna look weird in like 5 levels.
It's fine. We'll just kill more Aptonoths. Round it out.
Yep.
I don't know. It took you like 3 solid hits to kill that thing.
We got this. We're fine. Don't worry
Well,
about
to
it.
be fair,
Assuming my dice don't start hating me at the end again.
yeah, let's really hope that in your case. Saying that the animals seem to love to nibble on you.
Fair enough, right?
Every game.
Okay, but for now, I'm going to
Everything.
say bye-bye. Everybody say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And we will see you guys again next week.
Alright, cool.